International Criminal Court officials over arrest warrants requested for Netanyahu and other Israeli officials. Texas Congressman Chip Roy joins me. Congressman, you're pretty much an opponent of the Speaker, but do you support him on this one?
Stuart, look, Mike's a good friend. We've had disagreements on different issues, but on this issue, we are aligned as a Republican conference. This administration, Senator Cruz had it exactly right. They are an absolute abomination in terms of carrying out our foreign policy. They've been abandoning Israel. It's laughable what Secretary Blinken is saying, that, no one has been, a better friend of Israel. That's laughable. They've been trying to throw Israel under the bus since October 7th. They literally at the United Nations abstained rather than standing with Israel when they called for a unilateral one-sided ceasefire. They are now trying to prevent the proper munitions and bombs from getting to Israel so they can carry out this war. Bill Maher, we don't agree on a lot, although we've agreed on more things recently, COVID and other things. Bill Maher is exactly right on this. It's a war. And Israel is going to be studied for years to come on how they've carried out attacking Hamas, intertwined with civilians in urban warfare, with less than a 2-to-1 ratio on civilians to combatants. It's pretty extraordinary. They've given, 15 million leaflets they dropped. They had 75,000 voicemails. They sent text messages, give them 2 weeks notice. They are trying to do everything they can to protect civilians. We stand with them. And this ICC attack on Netanyahu is completely unacceptable. It's an illegitimate court. The United States of America should not stand by and allow this to occur. So this sanctions bill is exactly right. I applaud Speaker Johnson, Chairman McCall, for joining on with what I'm trying to do with Brian Mast and Elise Stefanik. We have 50-something co-sponsors. We have a great bill that would sanction the ICC for doing what they're doing to attack Netanyahu. Unprecedented, unacceptable. America should not stand for it.
Change the subject. We got new court documents showing the administration authorized the use of deadly force during the FBI's raid on Trump's Mar-a-lago home in August 2022. Was this necessary, Congressman?
Yeah, well, I think they're going to try to say, well, this is boilerplate language. But look, this is the former president of the United States. I think that the Attorney General of the United States is going to have some tough questions to answer when he comes before the House Judiciary Committee. Not only this, going after and risking the lives of the people around the former president and potentially endangering him while carrying out what essentially was a sham, like storming of Mar-a-Lago. Now he needs to answer for what he's doing. We held him in contempt because he's trying to hide behind executive privilege when he has no such executive privilege with respect to what they're doing with President Biden. And frankly, this is ridiculous prosecutions under the FACE Act. They put a progressive activist in jail for 5 years for protesting at an abortion clinic. This is a weaponized Department of Justice, a weaponized FBI. They're attacking the American people. They're attacking Donald Trump. He has some questions he needs to answer before the House Judiciary Committee. I look forward to seeing him in a few weeks.
Briefly, Congressman, did you see Biden's approval rating down to 36% in a Reuters poll? How did he rebound from that?
I don't know. I don't know who those 36% are, but they're not living in the same country I'm living in because inflation, open borders, ceding our position on the world stage. Look, I think things are looking good for Republicans in November, but we've got to lead. We need to do this on the ICC. We need to do a good job on the fiscal year 25 spending bill, and we need to develop a plan that is clear for the American people that we will secure the border and do what we said we would do come January if they will give us the White House, the Senate, and the House.
Congressman Roy, you packed a lot into 3.5 minutes. Well done, sir.
Thanks, Stuart. God bless.
We'll see you again soon. Thanks a lot, sir.